do you think there's a need for food to be prepared in burials? Like, is there a need for them to cook food in burials?
It's not too bad for me as a caterer.
They said ukwa. Why cook ukwa instead of jollof rice? I feel like ukwa is way jollof rice is way cheaper compared to ukwa.
Ukwa one day and then ukwa is costly, but not to compare with a cup of rice. Now a cup of rice now is 500. Ukwa is 400 a cup. You don't add any artificial ingredients to ukwa.
But look at me.
Rice,
I mean, look at me. I'm a jollof rice fan.
Products of jollof rice.
Yes. I'm a jollof rice
Products
fan.
of jollof rice.
Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to another edition of Inchow. Today we have with us in the kitchen the CEO of D-Omax Kitchen, a native kitchen entrepreneur. And she's with us today in the kitchen to talk about the foods that should be served in burials and why food should be served in burials. So welcome. Welcome, man.
Thank you.
First of all, I'm not a big fan of burial. Burial is not something anybody should be happy to be at. Of course, there's a celebration of life, and then there's a tradition unto glory or something like that.
Yeah.
But quick question is, do you think there's a need for food to be prepared in burials? Like, is there a need for them to cook food in burials, except for, celebration of life? I don't think there's any need. Personally, my own idea, I don't think there's any need. For them to cook food in someone's burial. So I'd like to hear one perspective on that.
Okay. Good evening and thanks for having me.
Thank you.
I'll first of all introduce myself. Sorry.
Yes, by all means.
I'm Mrs. Omasirichim Ikechukwu, and I'm the CEO of D-Omax Kitchen. Then to your question, there is an Igbo adage that says, "Nalo bafo obulo menana."
Hi.
This has been
Please
what's
explain.
Nalo bafo obulo menana means when a bad thing is being prolonged, it becomes our culture.
The bad thing is being prolonged.
Yes.
It becomes our culture.
Our culture.
Uh-huh.
Do you get?
All right.
And for me to answer this question, you need to ask yourself, why are men being circumcised? Do you get? Not minding the pains that the kids are feeling, but they need to pass through that pain. So cooking in a burial is not too bad for me as a caterer. Sorry, but it's not so bad for me.
Yes. As a caterer, okay, man. As a caterer, money, they go.
Yeah.
But, okay. Last year's, okay, if not 3, I lost my dad, and he wasn't really old. He wasn't really young, so to say. And there was this situation where they were dragging foods to be cooked at the burial, and I was like, I don't understand. This guy died a painful death. Like, this guy was in pains before he died, and you guys are still going about cooking like food.
Because that's the tradition.
So the tradition,
you must cook,
demands you cook.
You must. Even there are some sisters, we call it umwopo. In Igbo land, if you don't make tea for them, if you don't provide soap, if you don't provide salt, they will not make that burial hold.
Wow.
Do you get? So cooking food is a tradition. I don't know about other tribe, but in Igbo tribe, it's a tradition. It's a must.
Okay,
let me not use tradition. It's a must. Unless you want to bury your dad. Sorry. Sorry.
It's fine.
Person
Yes.
on your own without inviting anybody, just you and your family.
So prior to the fact that we are in this new generation, the 21st century, and you hear people saying, I don't give a damn about the traditions, the culture and all. So let's imagine, let me just say this, like you said, unless you want to bury this person alone. So it's necessary for food. Okay, now, forgetting the fact that food needs to be prepared in the burial, why do they bring some certain foods to be prepared? Like, for instance, they said ukwa. Like, ukwa is a must. So we had this debate. I had this debate with my friends the other day. So I was like, why cook ukwa instead of jollof rice? I feel like ukwa is jollof rice is way cheaper compared to ukwa. So I'd like to know your own opinion on that. Between ukwa and jollof rice, what or which would be more preferable and which would be more pocket friendly for a burial?
Okay, let me correct you on something. With the way the economy of Nigeria is going now, I think jollof rice is more costly.
Jollof rice is more costly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Then
Yoruba
why
rice is
ukwa is a
5,000.
special dish in an occasion? The Igbo says ukwa wundena ndena bulu nni ogalanya.
Ah, Japa.
Ukwa wundena ndena means that it does not rise, unlike rice.
It does
Like,
not rise.
yeah, like if you should cook like 2 cups of ukwa, expect 1 cup after cooking it.
Oh,
Yes. But rice,
Oh.
when you cook 2
Ukwa wundena
cups, you
ndena.
can
a new one.
you can get more than 4 or 5 cups after cooking it.
All right.
Yes. Then ukwa is costly, but not to compare with a cup of rice. Now a cup of rice now is 500. Ukwa is 400 a cup. So now check both the tomatoes and everything. But ukwa, you only need dry fish, red oil, and just minor things. Yes. Yes, minor things for it.
Wow.
So I think ukwa is being pampered in the Igbo, like in the Igbo
culture.
food. Among the Igbo food, ukwa, bundena ndena bulu nni ogalanya, because you don't eat it to get satisfied.
Okay. So quick question. Quick question. So breadfruits, ukwa. So does it mean that basically, or more importantly, this breadfruit, the so-called breadfruit, it's more of like an Igbo cultured food? Because I think I've been to 2 or 3 burials, and it's like, should I say, it's a mandatory stuff to have ukwa. Like, what does it represent? I'm still yet to understand. Does it represent anything?
Forget the word I'll use now. If you give a poor man 2 spoons of ukwa, he will see it as an insult. But if you give a rich man 2 spoons of ukwa, he will still remain some of it. That's why they said, no kwabundena ndena bulu nni ogalanya.
Oh, ogaranya.
Yes, ogalanya is rich
Big man. Wow.
They get.
But if you give me 2 spoons of ukwa, I'll take none, because I'm not really.
That's because you're not a fan of ukwa. Or maybe you don't.
How do you know I'm not a fan of that? How?
No,
How
with
can
the
you
way
tell?
you're saying it.
No, it's, who knows? I eat the fried one. That already the fried.
Okay.
One, yes, but the
I don't
cooked
know,
one.
but I think the jollof rice is meant for the public, but ukwa is meant for the special guest of the occasion.
It depends who cooked the jollof rice. Yes, depends, because I think I've seen the jollof rice they prepared. Man, I was blown away. Like, you know now that kind of jollof rice that they put. Yes, I mean there were obstacles enough. I mean, if you chop one spoon,
share it to the public. It depends on the person bringing the money.
So you're trying to say that jollof rice is not a food for, sorry?
Ukwa is not food for.
No, that's Nidinan, sorry. Nandinan. So you're trying to say that the jollof rice cannot be actually, like you said, it demands just a little bit of stuff, but well, I'm not really convinced.
I think ukwa is pocket friendly now.
Well, I think actually I got a cup of ukwa the other day, 700.
Where?
At the market.
The last time I bought it was 400.
How last was it?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Okay, let me just ask a quick question to the public. Hi guys, please can you answer a question? Between ukwa and jollof rice, which would you pick? Ukwa. Like, can I get a hand? So how many people? 3 people? How many? 5 persons? Jollof rice? I mean, jollof rice. Hi guys, jollof rice. I mean, what are we talking about? I mean, jollof rice. I'm not disputing the fact that ukwa is a nice food. I mean, my mom always goes about ukwa will make you grow. I mean, look at me.
Ukwa is proteinous.
Look at me.
You don't add any artificial ingredients to ukwa.
But look at me.
Rice,
I mean, look at me. I'm a jollof rice fan.
Products of jollof rice.
Yes. No. Hello. I'm proud to be a product of jollof rice. I mean, if I come out, you call me what? Nandi.
I'm done with.
You see, so I'm not disputing the fact, but I actually think that, well, I don't know, like you said, the Igbo culture, it's like, it's mandatory for them to cook food, for us to cook food. I'm an Igbo person, sorry. It's mandatory for us to cook food in the burials.
Yeah.
This is what, I don't know, it says a tradition.
We've been doing it, I just say, sorry, forgive the word tradition, because they might misquote it. It's a must. No, it's a
culture is like the way of.
I don't know if it's a tradition, no, but it's a must.
It's a must.
It's mandatory. Yeah.
Okay, so quick question. Sorry, how many of you have been to a burial recently? Let's just. How many of you have been to a burial recently? You've been to a burial. Did you see ukwa in the barrel? Did you eat it? You reach you. You reach your hand. You ate it.
That means you
What about
start
jollof
on
rice?
the VIP.
Yes, that's what
Because
do
you
you
can't
understand?
eat
Do you
in the
get
public and get
ukwa?
ukwa.
Why ukwa is, like you said, a pocket-friendly food? Why do they cook jollof rice more? I mean, because of course I've gone to the place. You see, they'll go to cook ukwa. Hey, cook just one plate of ukwa, but cook 10 bags of
Because
rice.
it's meant for special people.
Okay, like you said, it's for the.
Sorry, VIPs.
So I'm not VIP enough to eat ukwa.
You can't go to an occasion with eBay to like. Wait, hold on. You can't go to an occasion with eBay to and co. and expect to sit close to them when you've not done what they have done.
Ma, how do you know? No, how do you know I have not done what have you done? I eat food. Yeah?
I know you eat food, but how many of our products can I see in the market?
Oh. We didn't have to go that way. You didn't have to go there. But I actually get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think, me personally, I think jollof rice should be, jollof rice should be something that anywhere, even if I'm a fan of ukwa, yes, only when it's the fried one. The one you use aki. The one you use, is it aki?
Yes.
Okay, one is aki, one is
We just
aku.
snack on it. It's just snacks for us.
Snacks for us.
Yes.
So
You can't go to an occasion and someone will serve you fried okra.
Okay, so
But the Brazil will always say that's mongolity, so it's mongolity to serve.
so indirectly,
Yeah.
I'm Mugu.
No, I didn't say
No. Like that's what he said. That's but okay. So
Why you want to have the nice in your head?
but what I'm trying to say is this. In essence, what I'm trying to say is, I feel personally, I feel that food shouldn't be okay for the celebration of life. It's okay. It's very okay for celebration of life. They cook food and they come, like it said, celebration of life. Not when you lost someone in a ghastly motor accident or probably the person was ill for many years. I don't know if you know where I'm coming from.
There is this guy they buried last week
Okay.
at Oban.
Okay.
He's 22 years old.
All right.
People were fighting for food.
22 years old. We were fighting for food. If I was that boy's brother, they will bury many people that day. They will bury me because why would you come to a burial? And sorry guys, I'm sorry, at least I forget. This wonderful meal, every single thing I see here was prepared by the CEO of Omar's Kitchen. This is Nkwobi, as you can see. I'm having that. Unfortunately, none of you will taste it. This is pepper soup. You can see wonderful. This is okra. This is okra soup with goat's cow hide. Very wonderful.
Yeah.
So why I explain, let me Okima. Come on. Oh, he's right, guy. Wow. Wow, this is nice.
Thank you.
This is very nice. But let me share this in better.
It's fine.
Let's share this in better. So what kind of burial would you check down? Like she said earlier, she said that for her as a caterer, it's a good thing for food to be for food to be cooked at the burial. But for me now, actually, I just think about it logically, because as a business person, you think twice. Yeah, as a human, as a business person, think, okay, what do you start to gain? But I think personally, if there shouldn't be a specific food to be prepared as burial, this is from my own point of view. I don't know if anybody have a question, but I'm just sharing my own opinion. Like I said, is it necessary for food to be prepared in a burial? Please. Is it necessary?
Is it necessary
It's
for
necessary.
a doctor to pray for a patient?
Is it necessary for a doctor to pray?
Doctor to pray for a patient.
It depends who the doctor is. I'm not being a bad person.
Those people that sells coffee,
Yes.
they always pray every day for customers. Okay, so why would I pray for people to call me for job?
Please. It was what she said. That do the coffee sellers, why do the coffee sellers pray for customers every day? So is it like they pray for people to die or they pray for customers?
You will go get coffee and the coffee seller will say, customer, call me again tomorrow.
No, somebody will die here. Somebody has to die here, but come on. Okay, yeah, I get your
Go
point.
to the hospital. The doctor will say, this is your next date of checkup. Or let's say next day visit.
Okay.
Okay, you've not asked yourself
Why?
why they always pray for patients. Do you get?
Okay.
So I think my job is the least of it.
Okay. Technically speaking, it's true. But me, as someone that likes eating food, I will pray for you to have a job so that I will come and eat your food.
Okay.
And so, guys, please, one more question. Please, one more question. I'd like to ask, sincerely, with all sincerity, please, between native food and Western food, which do you prefer most? Native. 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 Okay. So, what is Western food, my dear? Sorry. So rice is Western. But we have native rice. We have native rice, yeah? We have native rice. We have native rice. We have native rice, we have banga, we have... But you guys prefer native rice to ukwa. Name 5 native rice, you know. Native food, rather. Name 5 native food, you know. Ukwa be 1, 2. No, not you. Ha!
Which thing? What? Timbola.
Oh yeah, here. No. Floor. Alright, quick question. What's the content of Giabora?
What content?
Yeah, what's the content like?
Red oil, red
If I'm not mistaken, I'm sorry. Abacha. Fio. No, sorry, Abacha. Nkwobi. There was one that I called. Like, no, Giabora. This Akidi. These three have the same base. Like, they have the same base product. So, okay.
At times, your food tells where you come from. That's why I prefer native food. You get? Whenever you see someone that's from Suka, their native food is fio. Oba, Olarudi. You get? I can mention a lot, but I don't know if you know it.
I love fio. Yeah, I love it so well. So if I eat fio, I mean I'm from.
No, I didn't say.
I'm just saying.
Food.
Yes.
Represent
Where you're from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when you see someone from Enugu, Achicha, Oba, Olarudi, or Odudu.
Olarudi.
Yeah, I know a lot of you don't know what Odudu is. It's a native beans too, and it's very proteinous.
Very proteinous.
Akidi. Then people mistake Olarudi for Akidi, but they are not the same.
Akidi, Olarudi. I heard something. There's something called bitter leaf pottage.
Yeah.
What's that? What?
Thank you.
How? Bitter leaf?
Yeah.
Yam. How? No, yes, I love onubu soup, not bitter leaf soup. There's a difference.
No, just the way you make your porridge, but you add
sorry, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me, that's the question. Can you eat bitter leaf and yam? No, like just having yam and bitter leaf, can you?
No.
You know it's not bitter.
Yes.
Just like you squeeze it.
Yes.
Yes, you actually boil. Then squeeze out the bitterness. Use it and make pottage. Oh my God.
Thank you, man.
So the end point of this thing is that you are saying that native food is best made as burial than the Western food.
Yes.
One is
Because
naturally made.
okay.
Because When it comes to fear, the only thing needed for fear is fresh pepper, salt, and onions. No seasoning cube, nothing, just that.
Wow. Color me school today. Color me school today. Please, guys, do you have any question for the CEO of D-Omax Kitchen? Because I think all the questions I have, she's answered them with much proof. Does anybody have any question to ask her? Any question, guys? If there's no question, I'll ask my final question. Okay.
All right, CEO. Please, I will ask a valid question.
A funny question.
A very funny question. You said something about Italian pottage. Now, I want to understand the whole idea. Like, because I'm trying to decipher like the Italian, like why the Italian is this for pottage. Because normally, I'm not a fan of yam, and there's way you like do a pottage and I will never like it, and I hate the Italian naturally. So, like, what is the what's the concept and the essence of it? Like,
I should prepare yam and ugu leaf for you. Will you eat it?
Yeah, prepare it already. Prepare it already. That was much better.
Okay. The reason why you feel it's very irritating is because you are yet to eat it. Or maybe you didn't grow up in a family that prepares it. Like in my family, where I grew up from, we hardly eat jollof rice.
You're missing a lot. You're missing a lot. You're suffering. How can you not eat jollof rice?
Wait, no. The reason why I said we hardly eat jollof rice is because my mom is from Enugu and she prepares all the whole native food. And I'm sorry to say, or maybe I'm not sorry, I'm training my kids too with that.
Wow.
At times, my kids take few to school. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah.
How about now?
My kids take
Why?
My kids take few to school. They take akini to school.
If my
On a normal scale,
Okay.
I think people should take like how many hours prepare?
4 hours.
I do cook it. No, sorry. I do cook it. Then share it in portion and put in the freezer.
Okay.
Do you get? Once it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I take it out from the freezer. Before 7, I'm done.
Oh, ma, why would you give your child?
Okay, now my girl of 3 years old, her favorite food is Sophia and Achicha.
Come on.
She's just 3 years old.
Ma, if I were that child.
Okay, like what I want to add something to what she said. You don't like them probably because you did not grow up in this culture.
Yeah.
Like me now, I grew up with my grandmother. And you know what that means.
Yes.
Well, I don't even like it.
Let me tell you
I
something.
don't even eat it. Let alone gala or fried rice. I don't like it. For anything.
Like my kids don't like spam.
Like my
They
daughter,
see it as a waste
just
of
like said, my daughter, her best food is fiofio.
Right.
Her second best is ukwa. And currently they are not in Nigeria. Do you know I'm sending those things from Nigeria every month?
Wow.
Or else they will not eat.
That's yes, true. But even the Bible says, train up a child, you know they should go. Do you know, growing up, my mom made all these things. She made kukwa, she made fiofio, she made every single thing available. But I hated kukwa. I hated abacha. The only native food I can say that I love, the only native food is fiofio and opa.
Okay, wait, I want to ask you something. You said while growing up, your mom do prepare fiofio opa, and the only one you love eating is fiofio
and opa.
The reason why you love just one is because your mom is not as African as I am, because I'll bulala you shege.
No, now we don't see that way.
No, you dare not reject food in an African mother's home. You don't know. It's a must because you don't know what I had to pass through to cook food.
Ma, I didn't say I reject the food.
No, you can't be allergic to it if I force you to eat it from childhood.
Ma, I was whooped. My house was swollen. Yeah, I know my mommy. My mommy loves akodo, like she loves hand of mortar.
For example,
Yam,
porridge.
yes.
But I don't eat yam.
Yes.
So no, that means that if she cooks it, I have to starve.
I didn't say you have to start. I said, no, I said, if you are in my house, you start for that day. Then the following day, I'll book your favorite and you'll still start.
Wow. Wow. Hey, come on. Hi guys.
Sorry. See, ma'am, please, I have to handle that. I said, if you're my mom, because tell me, my younger siblings, they like Ukwa, they like Ukwa a lot. For me, my dad actually give us like, he gave me like short bread, like something I like a lot. Don't do it. I eat that Ukwa, I will eat that thing, but I don't eat it. Something like this, something that's normally, naturally, don't just like, me now, naturally, if you give me Ukwa, you just want to kill me. That Ukwa will make it for 1 week, I will let it, and me, I'm not someone that you get most by food. You understand? It's not about hunger.
Is it now that you are grown? Is it now that you are grown or while you were still a kid? I'm asking you, is it now that you are grown?
Nah, I was much younger. Like, I'm going to do the short break. It's like very expensive. Very expensive. The what is there? Yes. My dad goes, what is that?
I can't even hear you.
My dad goes there. The bread one was like a test. He gave me that short bread. He said, if I eat that one, that short bread, I think I was 12 days. If I eat that, I will eat that short bread. I don't eat that one.
Okay.
At that point, my dad knew that, okay, this is really genuine. Because I love short bread a lot. What do you get?
The reason why your dad did that is because he has money to provide again. Like my second son, he hardly eats yam. And whenever I make yam, I warn him, don't bring even a pieces back home. Don't even bring...
What if? What if? I'm just saying, what if?
So
What
even
if
he comes back,
someone like me?
even if he comes back, I'll serve him that food.
Oh, hey,
Yes, I'll serve him that food.
that song by Odumo the
What
Black
we are saying
punish me like African mom. Mom, she's really African. I'm just saying.
what we are saying now is because parents knew that local foods are more nutritional
Exactly.
than all these rice.
Yeah, I do that.
Tell yourself the truth. And me as a mother, I'm a mother of 4. I will sit you down. It's not, I'm not using your method. I will sit you down. I will let you know why me as
The
your
benefits.
mom, I knew more than you. And why you need this one more than the jollof rice you want me to prepare. And I will let you understand that you need this at this particular time of your life. This is what you need. Then after that, I'll still prepare yours. But women, that's my own. That is what we are doing that morning.
But you know, a baby of 3 years will not understand all this thing. Do you get? A baby of 3 years will not understand. Even the king, the only language they understand at that moment when it comes to food is making that food they don't like their favorite is a must. So from that time you start eating it. When you get much older, when you get much older, if you don't want to eat it, I'll still explain to you the benefits why you need to eat that food. It is not left for you if you don't want to eat it. I'm sorry, but you need to look for where to eat that one you want until you are ready to get a
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. What is the benefit of aqua and decision? I think I mistake something. I think my favorite native food is aqua and egusi. I mean, look at me. Yes, my body is a good thing. I mean, I don't know. But I'm just saying. But I think yes. Why you know what? Like there's this saying that goes, your parents wants what's best for you.
Yeah.
But now you know it's the best for yourself. I'm just saying.
At that moment you don't know.
No, yes.
At that
But
moment.
the thing is, growing up in my family house, my mom, they would cook everything. They would eat. I'll stay hungry. I don't mind. I'll stay hungry. They would eat them. They're like masala now. I dread it. It's not as right. I dread it. I don't like it. Masala, I don't like masala at all. I don't like masala at all. No, I love Olubo. Egusi or half soup. Come on. I mean, I eat gnocchi a lot. Okay, quick question. Anybody ask proper questions? I have one last question. Just one last question. Yes.
What do you not like?
Me? Aku now. Look at me. Aku.
Which one is
Egusi. Onubu. Enubu. Oha. No. Oha.
That's why.
Which? I love okra soup. I love this. I don't
like Onubu. You like in a family where
He will say he will go hungry. Hi guys, please excuse me. My boss has something to say. Alright guys.
Can I say something?
Yes.
She's not wrong by saying her mom cooks 3 soup. I do cook 3 soup too.
But, I know there's a but.
There is a but in it. Anyone I bring out is for the family.
Fine.
You dare not eat apart from the one I brought out. You will starve.
Alright guys. Thank you so much. Please, hi guys. This, like I said, this is a food show. This is Inchow. And Inchow was sponsored by the official table water. And, like I said, she's the CEO of D-Omax kitchen. And entrepreneur on native dishes. Native. When I was calling her, I was like, Ma, what food do you cook for? She was like, no, please, it's only native dish. I was like, even rice, no, just native dish. This is nkwobi. This is pepper soup. She prepared the soup for us. She prepared the soup for the house. So please, guys, I want you guys to thank the Omax kitchen for coming to me. So see, please, in my next life, I don't want to be a child. No. I don't want, my mom is African enough, please, but no. Imagine when she cook Nsala and I said I'm going to, she flogged me. She eats food I don't like. Why?
Why would you not like it?
Why would I like it? No.
It's not
It is my dislike. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ma. So guys, we've come to the end of today's show. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ma, for coming. I'm a jollof rice fan.